This is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. Returner trying to create good field position. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. First down. They're going to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. He's found some room at the 45. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. We have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. He's second and short. Maybe an opportunity for him to take a shot here. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Catch made on the sidelines, good enough for a first down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. It's a quick grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. That's a design quarterback keeper. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. Sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And they'll just down it right here. Offense takes the field. On the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on fourth down. What can they do here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The receiver makes the grab.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Inside deals now from the shotgun. Longhorns will try to keep this drive moving.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, and a great diving catch near the right sideline.
Boy, when you get a one-on-one opportunity, you got to cash in on it. And this Texas receiver makes a great play to be able to come up with a big gain. This defense cannot just load up on the run game and the quarterback and leave these receivers one-on-one.
The shotgun running play call. Second down play coming up for this offense. Receiver now before the snap. Quick throw caught on the left side. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out,
and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas. Kurt, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. He's going to return it from near the goal line. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. they'll run it on the toss. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense... reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Ball handed off. Stop for no gain. Defense very stubborn here down near the goal line. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Can he get there on the ground? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
How about that, Chris? 3rd down and 2. They get just enough. I thought they might bring the sticks out to measure. It was so close. But they're going to give them the first down. That's just trusting your back to get the yards you need for the first down.
First and goal, handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Longhorns. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it. And it's intercepted. He's stepped in front of that bullet. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here, the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Quick throw to his receiver. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Passing the field goal out. The offense on the field, go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver makes the catch, and the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Finds his man. It's short. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The They look to throw it here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. The pocket breaking down. And that one's picked off. What a play. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there, and then you go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pit sets up his offense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. A completion makes it second down.
Boy, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
There's contact on the throw, and it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Contact as he threw it. The ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Texas. A huge defensive score.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here's the return from inside the 5. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Now it's second down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's short. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
He's looking deep again. This one is dropped. No one around him. He couldn't make the catch. Incomplete.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
Buckeyes will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Incomplete. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
Well, the first half did not go the way they had planned, but boy, they have come out making plays here in this second half. Great completion, big yards downfield, and now they're looking for ways to cut into this lead.
Caught behind the line. It's Mills. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. The receiver grabs it. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
1st down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. Important 2nd down play coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the right side. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Longhorns will bring their punt team on the field now. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Fighting him off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And a completion made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That's reeled in. It's short. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
Base 27 jump.
Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's short. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
Here we go, here we go.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Caught by the receiver. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut in to this lead.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the 3rd down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
That run moves the ball to the 16.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Powering through. Going absolutely nowhere after the loss of the foot.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Longhorns will have to kick this away. And they'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And that catch is hauled in. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Looking to chuck it again. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And there's the tight end. I've been waiting to see him make a play, and this defense has done such a good job of eliminating him from being a factor in the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead. He finally makes an appearance for his first catch.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Under pressure, just lets it go. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down.
With this big a 4th quarter deficit, defense playing smart, very well prepared for these 4 verts. Quarterback's going to have to find a way to deliver accurate passes downfield if they want to come back in this game.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. The Buckeyes will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. 4th down looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Catch made on the left side. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The Buckeyes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, and everybody's covered. The tight end can be a quarterback's safety blanket, especially when you're looking towards the end zone. Great catch to get them in for the touchdown.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up.
Here we go.
And he drops back in the gun. On the move now. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 15, set to kick it off.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Pounding away with the run game. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Sticking with the running game. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Clock at 0-0. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
When you have #1 beside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on another team from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Razorbacks will put it away to start the game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Got his man in the middle, and he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
I love the play call. First play of the game, there's no mystery. We're going to get one of our best players the football right now and let you know about it. Awesome job.
Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Makes the catch. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Got his man quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
He's got it on the move. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Give to the back. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Longhorns!
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Arkansas's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David?
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, it's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Caught behind the line. It's Harris. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's a hit. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
And the Razorbacks will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Dropping back, it's Pitts. Quick completion on the out. Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on 1st down. Off the RPO, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Line getting set on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. Chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Works the middle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He's stopped. Not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, and making a big play.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Red pass, it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Razorbacks send out the punt unit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jeff. Breaks into the open. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
To throw, it's Pitts. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games this guy's notched to sack. Starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
Really good job hauling that pass in. You know, I know Texas is a place a lot of people think about great DBs, and they've had a lot of really good running backs, too. I think the receiver position is one, though, that they want to build a legacy around. This guy right here, he's really stepping up in this game today, and he's the guy that Longhorn fans, they need to keep their eyes on for years to come.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this...
Into the house. Touchdown, Texas!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one, too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Now facing a third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Harris. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Here comes the Texas offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking for a man. It's Pitts. Quick strike complete. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular, and I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this...
Turning it on! Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all three phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up. on the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Pittsburgh is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Dan Marino, this might not be over just yet. They're trailing by just 4 to Marshall. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Looking downfield on first down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Keene. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Razorbacks will have it 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Razorbacks want to move quickly. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. It's Harris. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Back to throw. Time running short in the half. Pressure coming. Got room to work. There he goes. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved the touchdown. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. From the gun. Touchdown, Arkansas! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
And I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully, now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. It's complete to the right. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And the Longhorns come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. To the air, it's Pitts. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on first down. Got his man on the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Let's it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Longhorns will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th down.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Offense set on 1st down. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Witherspoon. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And the Razorbacks moving quickly to the line. He'll do it himself. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Turns it loose deep. And he's got it inside the 35. What a throw. Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Here comes the hurry up. Gets the back moving. He's got it on the right. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Reads it, fires complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. They'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
And he made the extra point without problem. So after getting into the end zone in that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And he's going to bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Unloads quickly. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They go to the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Got the quick pass. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fourth down, and this crowd trying to help this defense rise to the occasion. It's complete, and he will score. Touchdown, Texas!
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to go up top. Gets it out fast. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Gets away. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Smalls. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You got to take shots offensively.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's got an open man. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Razorbacks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. Scores on the sneak.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw. It's Pitts. It's complete on the right side. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
From the gun, to give, looking for room. Got the first down and more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quick completion on the out route. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting and keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. And the Longhorns kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns! They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Wants to go up top on first down. He'll try to do it himself. Got a first down. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the gun. Give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in the end
zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
And this offense gets another passing touchdown. I tell you what, week 1, this connection worked. Week 2, this connection working again. I tell you what, if I'm a defense, I'm going to start focusing in on that guy because they want to find him and make big plays.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Back to pass, it's Pitts. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Texas! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
To the air on second down. Got a man. It's Smalls. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Fires one high and deep. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onside every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to pass. It's Pitts. Fires to the middle. He's got it. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Snaps it in the shotgun. Touchdown, Longhorns! Quick strike through the air for the score. Just put a little bit of distance in this game and try to put it on ice.
And the defense just trying to fight to stay in the ball game. That should be the final blow. No more hope, but good fight to the end.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Spears. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Going right to work up top. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Throws to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their favor.
A first down run in the red zone. And a short run there, and that'll end it. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.